Well, we've been here for a couple days, guys. Gotta catch up on some stuff. Come on, let's get it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gosh, right. Ah. Yes, we got a lot to get into, so we gotta get it going. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening.
Hey, what's going on?
Yes. Another week of the report. We wasn't here on Sunday because y'all was out of town. You were busy, I was busy, so we're gonna go ahead, go catch it all up, gonna do everything tonight. We have to make sure we show up tonight. So, y'all ready to go? Well, before we even start the show, let's go ahead and get these picks out of the way. We got double header going on tonight. With the Titans going against the Fish, and the Lions going against the Seahawks in the Motor City Machine Gun Town. We will go ahead and start real quick and get with the Miami game first, which they are a 3-point favorite. Over under, they only want 37.5 points. Lone Wolf, you can gladly go first. And what you got on this matchup of two intriguing quarterbacks?
Ugly game. I don't like it. If you're a bettor, stay away from this game. I don't too much care for it. But for starters, I'll take the under in this game, just to throw it out there. Give me the Titans to win this game. To be honest with you, Tennessee had beat them like 3 out of the last 5 when they faced each other. So give me the Titans to win this game.
All right. Rob, you got a prediction on this?
I had the Dolphins on this one. I think that Tyler Huntley now, he's the quarterback, gives Tyreek and Jalen opportunity to actually make some plays against the Titans. So I'm going to go with Tyler Huntley, and I'm going to take the points.
I'm going to go with that. Will Levis been turning the ball over a lot. The coach is very close to possibly benching him for Mason Rudolph. Won't be surprised if it happens tonight if it starts to get a little interesting. I will take Miami. I'll take the points. But don't y'all think that's kind of a little? But actually, Vegas might be right with the points. But I think I'll take the over on it though.
I understand it because again, there's no Tua right now. They tried it with Skylar. They tried it with Skylar Thompson. That didn't work. Tim Boyle didn't work. So going out to get a guy who's actually won some games before, kind of makes Vegas kind of understands the situation. So that's why I said with Tyler Huntley being the quarterback, I take it.
All right. Breaking news.
Let's break him in. Good evening.
Good evening. What's up, everyone?
Hey, breaking news before we get started. Congratulations, Rob. You're in.
About time.
They beat the Mets 3-0. Atlanta is in the hunt for the October.
Good.
Oh,
that means Diamondbacks are out.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
The scenario was, in order for you to get in, you got
Arizona had to lose.
You got to win yours.
No.
You got to win at least one.
We had to split, and both of us split.
Okay. Congrats to Atlanta.
Atlanta is in the hunt for the October.
That's what's up. Yeah, I used to like the Braves back in the days. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Ron Gant, what was the other John Smoltz, Tom Glavine. Oh my
Don't
God.
worry.
Huh?
Don't worry. We'll be out. We'll be out by the weekend.
What's
All
going
right.
on, fellas? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What we talking about though?
Well, we are here talking about this first game with the Miami Dolphins against the Titans. We was all making predictions. Who you got on that matchup?
You know what? Because Tua is still out. I don't trust Tyler Huntley. He used to play for the Ravens, if I'm correct. And he sucked as a backup quarterback then. So I see him probably throwing one touchdown, but I don't see Miami beating the Titans though. I see the Titans getting their first win of the season. And I say the Titans gonna win. Titans, it's gonna be a close game. It's not even gonna be a throwdown game. It's gonna be a tight game. I'm saying 17-14 Tennessee to win.
Mm. Okay, you're
Yeah.
the only one that wanted to go with the Titans, so you could lone wolf by yourself.
No, he did. He wasn't the only one.
Oh yeah, you took Tennessee too. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. I mean, Tennessee up and coming, but the only difference is Miami's injury prone right now. They got a lot of injuries. They got injury and Tua. I mean, them quarterbacks they got, them backup quarterbacks ain't Tua. And we seen what the other dude do. That's why they bringing in Tyler Huntley. It's getting worse to worse. And I mean, only difference about Tyler Huntley and Skylar Thompson is Huntley could scramble. You know, he could run. But my whole thing in the matter is Tennessee does have a decent. They have a decent defense, and I think that decent defense of theirs is going to get over the head. It's going to get over tonight, and I just feel like Tennessee gonna get their first win tonight.
I just
Mm.
don't trust. I just don't trust Will Levis making no mistakes.
Well, you got to
That's
remember
my
they playing. You got to remember, Rob. They playing Miami. The only person that secondary sucks, and even though they gave Jalen Ramsey a nice contract, he sucks. He's not the same
yeah,
way
but
he's not the same way he used to be when he was on LA. I'm saying like it
yeah,
is.
I get that. But like I said, my issue is that even with a suspect defense, Will
Mhm.
Levis is prone to make mistakes.
Well,
That's my
I
problem.
tell you one thing: the best way of being Miami, the best way they could beat Miami is the ground game, and you can mix that up with Pollard and DeAndre Hopkins on some end rounds.
Which is nice, but at some point he's going to have to throw that ball. And the second he throws that ball, makes one bad mistake. You saw how the coach has been chewing him out the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
does this. He does this again. He might be on the bench.
Yeah,
I can
but
see
That
guess
that.
part.
what? But guess what? I wouldn't do that because Mason Rudolph ain't no good either.
It ain't no good neither.
Well,
Exactly.
this
That's
is
So,
why.
why you don't get. This is why you don't get rid of Tannehill.
Right.
well, they may have to call him back.
You might not have no
Yeah.
choice.
I mean, shit. What? Tannehill's what? 40 years old now? 41?
No, he's in his 30s.
Nah, nah. Ryan Tannehill. I think Ryan Tannehill's about 40.
He's in his 30s, late 30s.
Okay, so let's move on to the next game.
Uh, uh.
Detroit is at home against Seattle.
Mm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know that Ashley was not here. I didn't know you was not here. I thought you was gone. I didn't know you was ready to be here tonight.
Just leaving me in the gulag.
You don't like to be not seen, so
Yeah, but I had to come out here because somebody, hold on, him up
there
there,
you go. There you go.
hold on, because I ain't gonna be on him over there was talking about my backup quarterback. Don't be doing that.
Which one? Tyler Huntley?
Yes, that boy
He
can scramble. He
sucked.
was actually pretty good.
No, he sucked.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, nah.
He's not trash. He is
Uh,
not trash, not by any means. And as a matter of fact, at some parts of the season, was it 2 years ago? He was doing better than Lamar. And I will openly say that. He was scrambling better than Lamar. He was throwing better than Lamar. Lamar was not healthy, and Tyler Huntley was playing exceptionally well.
You're talking to the first lady of the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
Don't you disrespect that man.
Yeah.
Plus,
So
plus
I
remember,
think
he was a Pro Bowler.
Yes,
yes.
he was.
So I will say with a good level of decency that I have some. The boy got an arm on him, and even when Rob and I went to the game, remember, Lamar got hurt that game, didn't he, Rob? Yeah. Tyler came out and that boy can hum. Okay, I ain't never seen nobody sling no ball like that as a backup. Talented. So yeah, Miami might be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You are so
I
disrespectful.
know, right? Oh, let
Yeah.
me not address. Good evening, everybody. Praise the Lord, saints and ain'ts, sinners and winners. Shout out to the Pats. See, that's the I'd rather do that. Shout out to the Pats. We ain't gonna shout out the Cowboys. We don't do
Even
that.
though we got reamed. Even
It's
though we
okay.
got reamed.
It's okay. The Lord God's gonna continue to bless y'all real good.
Yeah. We're gonna be the first overall
Wait.
pick. That's what I want.
Wait. I want to give a special shout out before we get started. Because I did
What
send
do
her
you
the thing.
want?
Oh, well, hold on, sir. I'm about this is real. I just want to give a shout out to my baby TK Hearts today, her birthday. Happy birthday, many more. I was gonna throw it out there, you know what I mean, on the show. You know what I mean? Happy
Okay.
birthday, baby. You know?
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah,
Cheers.
David have a little sentiment. He have a little sentimentality in him. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby. I love her. You know, get on my nerves. You know, but I
You
love her.
We
better
love the kids. We love the
you
kids.
better
We love the
shout your
kids.
woman out.
Huh?
We
Anyways,
love them. We love them. We love them.
Oh yeah. We definitely, Rob. Definitely.
Let's move on here, please. No. I'm not trying to do anything in a bad way. I want to just, I want to go ahead and talk about the importance. Let's go ahead and talk about the Motor City Machine Gun against Seattle.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, shout out to the Braves, by the way. I don't know if I missed that or not with y'all. I just saw
Yeah,
that.
you did. Yeah, we already talked about that, but you are right. I appreciate it.
But you good though. Now, Lions, Seattle, caught it.
Seattle.
Just go ahead and put him in timeout.
Seattle.
Go ahead and put him in. Just go ahead and put him in timeout. Can we just put him in timeout?
Seattle been having Detroit numbers the last couple of years they played. And I just got that feeling tonight. Seattle gonna show everybody why they undefeated. Just like Minnesota did this weekend in Green Bay.
May I go?
Sure.
May I go?
Hey, ain't nothing to talk about.
Well, that's two. That's two right there. That's one on there.
Shh. Don't talk. You. Hey sis, what's for dinner tonight?
He don't even get the poo platter. He getting top ramen. Okay, and he ain't even getting the chicken. He ain't even getting the chicken flavor. We gonna give him the vegetable. He ain't even getting. Yeah, you can. Okay, well, enjoy that. The vegetable.
Ain't nothing wrong with some top ramen. Come on now.
You don't even get protein. You don't even get the egg.
You get egg. You getting regular top ramen. Antonio, come on up to business class.
Let me inform this dude about something real quick. First and foremost, you sir, know your role in Central Tahoe. Know your role. Secondly, if this was week 2 and involved Detroit, I would have biked. But this is a different Detroit team. Unfortunately, Dave, you are alone by yourself. Hey, did anybody
so
get that
is.
horn? Did anybody get
I'm
that
listening.
horn?
Huh?
I'm looking for that horn.
I got
I'm
it.
not
Got
with
it.
you.
I'm looking for that horn.
Choo-choo. Honk honk. Thank you.
Detroit.
Sir, I have told you I am working. The honk will not be horned right now.
I know, but we got backup.
We got it.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Much appreciated.
You're very welcome. You know
But
who I'm going. You
but
all know who I'm going with. I don't jump off. So
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
here's the
Go ahead, honey.
okay. Here's the thing, though. As much as I've thought about this, and now that Kenneth Walker is back for the day, I might have to roll with Seattle.
Poo poo.
Choo-choo.
Okay.
Here's my oh no, I want my reasoning.
Mm.
Out of all the teams they played last year, there's only one team that took them to overtime in Detroit and won.
That's Seattle.
That was
Yep.
Seattle.
True that.
DK Metcalf had his best game
Against
in
Detroit.
Seattle.
I can't get mad at him about the pick because they are undefeated. So that's their first test.
It's not gonna say it's not even just undefeated. It's just the fact that if there's any team that knows how to beat Detroit,
It's Seattle.
it's Seattle.
And one thing about Seattle that I will agree on y'all too for picking them. Not saying is a bad pick. Is the fact that Seattle is some warriors. Them boys could play good on the road.
Yes.
And Gino plays better on the road.
Did he do at home? Did he do at home? Thank you.
I will go with they will cover it.
That's what I say. I would not be surprised if Detroit wins because I'll be very happy because they finally get a win off a team that they couldn't beat last year. But I won't be surprised if Seattle actually handles business because if there's one thing that Antonio still has a problem with Detroit, and they're still having that little problem, it can't stop the pass.
Mm. And you know, and I want to say this behind Rob. The X factor of this game is not DK Metcalf. It's gonna be Tyler Lockett, and it's what's that other wide receiver name? Oh my God, I can't say his name.
That's Smith and Jigba.
He is the factor.
That's the factor.
That's the
factor.
MIA.
I gotta agree with him on Tyler Lockett because Tyler Lockett is the one that ended the game last year.
Yeah, but at the same time, for the last 3 weeks, Tyler Lockett ain't been doing nothing.
But this could be the game again. But again, this was the game that he snapped off as well.
Yep.
So
if he don't score a touchdown, he gonna have about 6-7 catches tonight.
Yeah. So Detroit, to me personally, I want Detroit to prove me wrong. Okay. I just got a funny feeling this could be one of the. We said they probably lose 4 games. This could be one of the 4 that you could be like, all right, I didn't expect it, but I'm not mad at the loss. This could be one.
That part.
All right. Now, so we're gonna do. So this is what we're gonna do tonight.
Okay.
We're gonna play a different game tonight, and it's gonna call a 2-minute warning. So this is how it's gonna go tonight. For each game, we literally is gonna have 2 minutes to talk about each game. When the time up, we're gonna move on to the next subject. So everybody gonna have their nice thing to say, and we're gonna cover each game in 2 minutes. Y'all think y'all could deal with that challenge? Y'all think y'all could do that challenge?
Only way we can do it as long as if we try.
Okay, now
no interruption.
So no interruption, real quick. Now, first game we're gonna definitely talk about. I ain't gonna start the timer yet. I'm gonna let you know when I started. First thing we'll talk about the Thursday night. Yep, Thursday night football. Yep. Don't do. You. Cowboys and Giants.
Start with me.
I will say my piece and I will start the 2-minute timer. Y'all escape with a win. Y'all still don't impress me. And Daniel Jones didn't play too bad. And Malik Neighbors did exactly what he think he is. He's a dude.
Yeah, but he suffered that concussion though.
No interruptions, David. Let him go.
Yes.
Now, Rob, I'll let you say your piece. 2 minutes starting now.
Yeah, I'm with Ali on this one. You just escaped. I don't like it. I don't think it was a good quality win. It wasn't the win that y'all had last year when y'all blew them out 40-0. It was one of those, it's a win, but then you escaped it. But the problem is now you got players that are hurt. So I don't like it. And the fact that you got to go into Pittsburgh next without your 2 stars on defense, yeah, have fun with that. Because Pittsburgh is the last team that you want to play after a loss, and you got to deal with it on a Sunday night. So you can have fun with that. I'm gonna sit back and eat my popcorn and enjoy those ugly yellow towels for one night. My wife just actually might like the Steelers for this. Have fun.
Okay, Lone Wolf, go.
You are on DEFCON 5. You are in trouble. Capital T. Trouble. Because you can't stop the run. And guess what? The team that plays next loves to run the football. So you're going to bleed yourself to death.
Mm-hmm.
All I say is to you is
when
this.
I'm using my flat irons, this is.
All I say to you is this. It's your ass. It's your ass. Next.
Ash.
Who's next? Me? Go, sis.
Ash. Misfit.
This is, if y'all don't have it caught it, this is the mom look.
Yeah. Okay.
We just gonna complete just.
David, go ahead.
First, I definitely want to say is, yeah, I mean, a W's a W. It wasn't an impressive win, but they did get the job done. You know, they could have did better.
Okay.
They could have did better. At the same token, they're going to a hostile stadium next week Sunday night. You know, I'm worried more about Micah and Trayvon, how they doing. I know they ain't really gonna play. Every man got to step up. I still see Dallas I see Dallas could pull an upset against Pittsburgh.
Okay, that was 2 minutes and 15 seconds. That was much better, but we could improve. Now, let's get to this Sunday slate real quick. First game was us against the Dinos. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be: a shellacking, an ass whooping, and a beatdown. No, nothing to talk about. I'll keep it short and simple. The better team won, and Brock Purdy is about to get paid. With that said, Lone Wolf, it's on you. Timer starts now.
There's no need to talk about it until you get number 1 wide receiver. Y'all don't have nothing, and chances are that may come out there as the starting quarterback. So that's it.
David.
Until y'all get a number 1 in every position, I ain't gonna be doing too damn good. But 49ers did look good. Brock should get paid.
Mama.
Broccoli. Keep going. Broccoli been eating his broccoli, y'all. He about to see some green. Next.
Rob.
Exactly what she said. Next.
Okay. Awesome. All right. That was more like 45 seconds. Okay. Okay. Broncos upset the Jets.
Oh, Killjoy. Killjoy. 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes. Just remember that, okay?
Can I go first since they're gonna take forever?
Well, we'll see how this goes in 2 minutes. I'll go Rob first.
Oh God, why'd you do that?
I'm not even gonna have anything to say. I'm just gonna let y'all speak this one out.
That's why I said you should have let me and David go.
Well, you know what? You know what? Since y'all said that, David go first.
No, I'm very easy. I am very easy.
Go first, Ash.
I'm very easy. You want 2 minutes? I can give you 2 minutes. I'm very easy.
No. All of us go in 2 minutes. Not you get.
Yeah, that part.
You got y'all gotta go and do this in 2 minutes.
Listen. That game.
No, I can do this in 2 minutes. Look, I can do this in 20 seconds. I am very easy with this one.
All right.
Hit the clock.
All right. The clock starts now. Ashley, go.
Baby, we was in the mountain sliding down that hill talking about go Broncos go. Go Broncos go. Shout out to the Broncos. They did exactly what they needed to do, and it was a surprise. And no words for it. Shout out to the kickers for missing their kicks. Next.
It was fun. They made Aaron Rodgers look the age that he is. Congratulations to them orange horses for putting the pressure on Aaron Rodgers, sacking him, making him real timid in the thing. Yeah, I ain't saying no go Broncos go, but yeah, congratulations, y'all just won that game. Anyway, next one.
You better watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. That's my husband's team. Watch your mouth.
I got him. No, I got him. Nope. See, y'all messed up.
You want it? Okay, have it.
See. That's why in Dallas they make steers and queers, because that's what y'all are right now, steers and queers. So leave us alone. Leave us alone. Offense sells tickets, but it didn't sell no tickets because the defense won the game. Take it, Antonio.
What? Does 5 sacks mean anything to you? With that putrid offensive line?
Oh, Killjoy.
No. You don't get interrupted. Sit down there and know your role and shut your mouth. That's what you do.
Silent.
5 sacks. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. 5 times. And we put Aaron Rodgers on there.
Lord.
And if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Go Broncos.
Oh God. I was about to say, please, Lord, please. We trying to get monetized. I'm about to say, please, baby Jesus, we trying to get monetized.
The Vikings.
Woo.
Vikings are for real, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, God.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is on his way to look like he's about to try and get another paycheck.
Let me tell you.
Yeah. And for everybody that want to go ahead and doubt Vikings are no slouch. Vikings are for real. Y'all better recognize.
They did the unthinkable.
Yeah. Now, I'll turn it to you, David. Clock starts now.
To go in a hostile territory like Lambeau Field and come out with that W, kudos to the Vikings. Defense looked great. They got 2 interceptions and stuff, and they was getting pressure on Jordan Love. Sam Darnold, he played a great game. He got all the role players involved. Aaron Jones, JJ, even Addison got them involved. So kudos to the Vikings. That was a great victory for them.
Lonnie?
The defense of the Minnesota Vikings is starting to impress me a lot. After I've been calling them frauds for the last 3 years, they started to turn themselves around. Shout out to Brian Flores, because he was better than Mike Zimmer.
Rob?
Yeah, Brian Flores. Brian Flores is great defensive coordinator. We've never had none problem with his defense. I owe a biggest apology to Sam Darnold. I doubted you the beginning of the season before the season even started. I thought you were trash. I thought you would not survive this offense. I thought you would make it worse. You have made it better. You've made it look like Kirk Cousins did not need to be there anymore. So for that, I owe you a deepest apology, and you might just win the MVP.
More like comeback player of the year.
Comeback player of the year.
We got that.
No,
We
not
got that.
MVP. Dak gonna
If
get
he
MVP.
wins this division, he might win the MVP.
He had a shot at that, bro. He have a shot at that. Okay. Don't disrespect that man. To them, they paying for free. Sis?
Yes. Shout out to Sam Darnold. He's doing incredible. Like, come on, y'all. 71% completion for him. Pretty daggone. Pretty tasty. But we cannot forget, Broski, where you at? Mr. Stinky Gritty Lepio. Because he is stinking up the field every chance he can get. So I'm Lapio. Yes, he is doing what he needs to do.
Yeah,
and
ready yesterday.
Yeah, and I mean, they're going to be a problem. I'm starting to see something come out of literally. It feels like nowhere. And Curtis, we see why you where you at.
Now, next game we want to talk about. Well, there was a game down in Atlanta.
Yes.
We call this one right. I saw that they was gonna go ahead and go and beat the Saints, but it wasn't gonna be easy. Rob, what you got? Time starts now.
And didn't I tell you this, David? Picking New Orleans over Atlanta.
I didn't pick New Orleans. I picked Atlanta.
Do not fuck with this rivalry. Do not mess with it. And you did.
Wow, I just
heard call.
Hold on. Let's pause this real quick.
Beat Rose.
Let's pause this real quick.
Yeah,
we just had breaking news. Breaking news.
Wow.
We had 2 breaking news happen today. So I had to stop the clock and I had to actually go give respect. We had 2 breaking news today that were very unfortunate. The great defensive beast that was in Atlanta playing for the Hawks. Dikembe Mutombo passed away today.
Yeah. That was crazy.
He passed away today. And also just now, the one guy that everybody had, that the league had banned for doing the Paul Crew challenge. If you want to say it, then that's shaving. Pete Rose has just passed away just now.
Oh wow.
83 years old.
83.
83 years old.
Wow.
Both of them passed away today. 2 great legends of the game. For Pete Rose, whether you like him or hate him, Dikembe Mutombo, definitely an all-time great. Nobody could have never got in the paint.
F-word cancer. F-word cancer.
Nobody could have got in the paint with this man.
Wow.
I'll turn it to y'all. I know y'all have words for both. Lonnie, you can go first.
Mutombo. Hold on a second. Mutombo. Hold on a second. Yeah, phone call going on. But Mutombo, on the other hand, one of the best defenders on the block ever. Can't deny that. Pete Rose, he would not been in that situation that he was with Cincinnati Reds, he would have been a Hall of Famer.
Amen.
We would have been a Hall of Famer because that's why his nickname was Charlie Hustle. For a reason. That's all I can say about that.
All right. I say on that, yeah, the Kembe Mutombo, I follow him. He was one of my favorite centers and stuff, especially from coming from Georgetown and then Denver and playing with Atlanta and the Knicks and then also with the 76ers, and he definitely you had to love watching him play, especially with defense, and he had that he started that no 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 slogan, with the finger and stuff. So you know F word cancer. I seen it earlier today. It was brain cancer that he passed away from. You know what I'm saying? Pete Rose, definitely a legend. Well known. Great hitter. You know, they got their wings. Word. That's all I can say. Great hitter.
Wow.
Wow.
He, it's it's sad to see somebody. I hope he just made a piece of what he has done in the past. It just ruined it. You can't, and it's unfortunate because you can't talk about the legacy of baseball without him, but you can't talk about him without the stuff that he's done as well. So I hope he's made peace of what he has done, what he has cost himself and his family. And I just hope, like I said, I hope his soul is at peace and he's at peace and everything is done with whatever he on throughout. Dumbo was very, very. You're talking about one of the ambassadors of basketball, one of the ambassadors of South Africa, and all these,
Yep.
all this work that he has done as a humanitarian for not only for the game of basketball, but also for his country itself. It's sad to see one of the great ones go, a Hall of Famer, a father, a husband. It's just you just got to hold on to what you know because you don't know what you got until it's gone. So we celebrate and give people their flowers while they are here, but you just don't know when they're going to be gone.
Yeah, that part. Amen. Amen to that.
Sis?
I second everything that all of the sentiments that you've said. Between the two, they definitely were characters in their own rights and definitely vibrant and full of life people. Like, so Dikembe, just like knowing what he's put out and how he's tried to always give back, to the community and give back to his country, his homeland. There's so much to say about a person when they do above and beyond. They go above and beyond and always make it their mission to go above and beyond. And they said that he was a person that just never could stop talking, always had something positive to say and wanted to pour life into anybody who he encountered. Right. So, and we say these things about Pete Rose and how controversial he was and everything like that. But at the end of the day, you could not say that he wasn't one of the greats of his era. And that's all you really can say about it. The hits that he had, his his career hits and all of that. Those are some records that are in the record books that are, that will irrevotably be broken. But at the end of the day, you got to strive for greatness if you're going to beat some of those records that he set. And I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say. I don't want to drag it out too long. It's sad that we're losing greats. I just had this conversation with Rob this morning. It feels like we losing a great every single week since probably since the middle of the year. It feels like we're losing one a week every week since the middle of the year.
Facts.
I mean, it at this point when 2024 opened up, I was like, look, can we just close the door and try again in 2025? Because we're losing some really good ones this year. And it's sad. And with that said, I hope that this encourages everybody as far as cancer research is concerned, that you take the time. And I would be remiss if somebody not in the profession wouldn't say, take the time and to make sure that when your body feels a certain way, that you go get yourself checked out and go and be proactive when it comes to your health. Being proactive in your health can save your life. Okay. And in this particular instance, Dikembe had brain cancer. And a lot of times the simple symptoms of that could be like headaches, being disoriented and things of that nature. And some of the symptoms are things that we would disregard. You know, some people, they work so much, they just disregard them. So if you feel a certain type of way and you feel out of context, I encourage you, just take a moment and take care of yourself, because tomorrow is absolutely not promised.
Not promised. That's right. Facts.
That was a very, 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 very outstanding words for everybody. With that said, it's only best to do it right than to send them off with the 10 bells and give her a moment of silence.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Too many good people going, man. Too many good people going. This is so sad.
Word.
But
Word.
let's
What's also, like I said, what's also sad, Will Levis just threw a pick.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Right on schedule.
Right on schedule. Oh, wait. And they got the ball back.
Tennessee got the ball. Oh, let me get into it.
They challenged it.
Tennessee got the ball back?
Yep.
I'm about to turn into it right now.
Now, let's move on real quick to let's continue with the Saints and the Falcons.
Rob had the floor.
Rob, I'll start it over. Rob, you can go ahead.
What's the topic? I missed it.
The Saints and the Falcons.
Oh, I did mine already. This is while it happened, so I was done with mine. I just said that just don't ever doubt the Falcons when it comes to the Saints, especially not at home. Now, when they're on the road, if it's a road game, no. Game, yes.
Okay.
Lonnie?
I took New Orleans plus the points on that game. Kirk Cousins still have not impressed me. Atlanta defense was a little bend, don't break. And this is a rivalry. Plain simple. And by the way, Bijan Robinson has not impressed me either this season.
Sis?
Hey, come here. Shout out to Young Wei Koo. That's all we need to say. Koo. That's it. That's it. What was it? 58 yards for the win? That was his longest kick of his career.
He definitely
go ahead and put his jersey in the Atlanta Hall of Fame.
I just sit there and say it was a fight. But at the end, Atlanta, you know, they came out with the victory. Yeah, shout out to Cool, because that was a kick. That kick was a kick. I mean, that if it was 65 yards, I think it would have still been good. That kick was just that good. And Rob, when you told me Atlanta was going to win, I picked Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely.
Thank you for listening.
When ATL and New Orleans play, I always know it's always gonna be a nail biter game, because they're gonna go to war with each other. But kudos to Young Wei Koo for hitting the game winner.
Perfect. Now, Move on in the next game. I don't know what's going on with the Eagles.
Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Will Levis, you dumb. You dumb.
I thought he got it too.
He did not get it. You an idiot. And now you could have really hurt yourself, you idiot.
No.
We're talking about a guy. We're talking about a guy who eats mayonnaise with their coffee.
He went head first for that first down and almost killed himself.
Again, we're talking about a white guy who drinks coffee with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Shut up. I mean, that's egg. I mean, okay.
Let's move on. Can we move on before
Let's move on.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the Eagles. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh God, I want to throw up. Oh God. I don't know what's going on with Philly.
You better go on mute, madam.
Can I talk now, please?
Go ahead, man.
I don't know what's going on with Philly, but I do know that the Bucks bounced back and the Eagles helped them. But Mr. Sirianni, you have some problems. Lone Wolf, go.
I warned y'all that I took the Bucks on the money line yesterday for a reason, because I did not like the matchup. Defensive, the secondary look putrid, and without your two best wide receivers, your offensive is vulnerable.
Vulnerable ain't the word.
Go ahead, Dave, because you wanted this so bad.
That game really showed what the offense. Their offense ain't nothing without AJ and Devontae Smith. Saying like it is. You know, kudos to Vito V. He shut down that middle for Tampa Bay defense. Every time Saquon ran up that gut, he met Saquon right there. He met him right there. Kudos to that Tampa Bay defense. They did a great job. They did a great job against the Eagle offense. Baker Mayfield played his tail off, sharing the ball the way he shared the ball with them wide receivers and everything, making plays and everything. And we can't forget about Bucky Brooks. You can't forget about him. So yeah. So I just want to say Tampa Bay they just outplayed them. Offense and defense.
I would outplay the Eagles too without my two best players that are on the field, and the only thing I do is stop Saquon. That was the easiest matchup Tampa Bay could have. Are you kidding me? Y'all want to give high praise for that? No, I'm not. There's nothing wrong with the Eagles. The Eagles they have injury problems, just like Dallas has. They both got injuries to their two best parts of their respective sides of the ball. Cut this noise out. The Eagles are fine. I mean, if you got to throw to Dallas Goedert and guys that you have no clue who the hell their names are, I will beat the Eagles too. Let them do this again with Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown 100% healthy. Then I will give Baker Mayfield and that team his credit. But until then, cut this noise out. You sound like a hater.
Next game. The Bengals needed this one. They was about to go on a yard sale. Ashley, the floor is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God. I got cash.
You cashed?
I cashed.
Yes!
Landry Sack. It was at plus money.
Who?
Wow. Landry Sack was at plus money. I took it.
Nice.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
Go
Congratulations.
ahead.
Congrats.
Oh,
Go ahead.
that's me, ain't it? Okay.
Yes.
Cincinnati. Let's talk about it. If you couldn't beat the Carolina Panthers, then you was really going to have a problem. But let's be frank. Carolina put up a fight.
Definitely did.
Okay. Let's be frank. They only lost by 10 points, which really, in hindsight, you should have beat them by way more. It should have been more like 16 to 18 points. You should have beat them by. So, in retrospect, this is actually a pretty close game, even though it was 2 possessions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. The caliber team that the Cincinnati Bengals is supposed to be should be beating the brakes off the Carolina Panthers, and they didn't. Period. And that's just my perspective of it. Home Alone Joe is looking like he's getting in better form. Chase Brown did what he needed to do. He did his thing. Jamar Chase still has some. Is it me, or do I feel like his cockiness is getting the best of him? I don't know if anybody would agree
Very,
with that.
very,
Like,
very.
you only had 3 receptions. Yes, you had 85 yards, but you only had 3 receptions. You know what I'm saying? And for
And a
somebody of
touchdown.
your caliber and all the money that you're striving to get, sir, you need to be producing a little bit more than that, than 3 receptions, in my personal opinion. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Chase Brown out here doing all the legwork, bringing home 2 tutties, and we're crying about, Jamar Chase wanting all this money, but where has the productivity been? I feel like you got a little gas to your head and it's getting the best of you. Next.
Mm.
Uh, I just want to say that I mean they playing against Carolina, but Carolina did put up a fight, and Carolina, believe it or not, they actually look better since they put Andy Dalton in there as the starting quarterback. I'm not even going front, offense and defensive wise, and they gave Cincinnati a little fight. But kudos to Joe Barrow hanging in there. Kudos to Jamar Chase with that touchdown run that he had. And Ashley, on that cockiness with Jamar Chase, I totally agree with you. He's very cocky, very very cocky.
You want
But
no damn
but
money.
when you're good like that, you shouldn't be cocky. You should be confident, and that's his problem. He's very cocky. But like I said, kudos to Cincinnati for finally getting their first W. It was against Carolina. Let's see what you're gonna do next week against Baltimore.
Okay. Next game we are about
Wait
to
a minute.
talk.
Hold up.
Rob gotta go.
I ain't go either.
We already
Yeah,
went 2
none of
minutes.
us
I'm
went.
sorry. See, I need y'all to improve on time. Rob, go ahead.
I was about to say that. That was be the first thing, because thank you, Ashley, for taking up 2 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah, that was you with 2 minutes. So thank you just by yourself. Yeah, the cockiness. He's a wide receiver. What the hell else is he supposed to be? Supposed to be cocky. Now, is it cocky to the fact that he's not producing as it is? Sure, but you can't blame it on him. That he's got to have somebody to throw him the ball. So we got to have. If you want to take some accountability, you might want to throw that on Joe Burrow for a little bit. I'm just saying. If you're getting $250 million and you're only completing not that much passes because your offensive line is sugar honey iced tea, and you can't get the ball out fast like you used to when you was in college, I can't help that problem. They put $200 million on the line and they still stink. So that's just bad management. But when it comes to them playing against Cincinnati, against Carolina, it's what you thought it was. It's 2 bad teams. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to get the first win. Glad it was Cincinnati, because if it had to be Carolina get win number 2, you might as well go ahead and just throw the season away.
Yeah, that part.
Oh, look at that. Now, look, I saw that helmet. That same helmet that Tua should be wearing when he come back. I like those helmets. The number 81 got a cap.
Yeah.
That's what Tua should be wearing when he come back.
Yes, Lord.
But in any event, I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Home Alone Joe did his thing, and he's one of the reasons why I got to make some good money yesterday. But the point is, if Cincinnati would have lost that game, Rob, I'll be looking at Zach Taylor quickly.
I mean,
I would be looking at the head coach saying, what's the problem?
I mean, Zach Taylor did open his mouth kind of quick.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not gonna say don't look at Joe Burrow. I'll be looking at Zach Taylor. Because Zach Taylor been on the job for almost 5 years plus? So
Yep, the same Zach Taylor that took them to the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
So yeah. I'll be looking at Zach Taylor now.
I'll look at management before I look at Zach Taylor. Management is the one that's got to take care of the Bills. Zach has got to.
No, sir. He's part of management, except for he's not in the upper management. He's part of management. He's a head coach.
But I'm looking at upper management. I'm going for GM first. You're the one that signed these period of offensive linemen that were great at other situations and not great here. Got to find someone that fits with Joe's system.
Yeah, so in any event.
Yeah.
No. Let's move on. Let's see if we can get back on track with this 2 minutes. Now, we have Jags. I don't know what's going on with them either. And Doug Peterson, you had an interesting press conference after your last Sunday. You don't know about your job security. I could tell you. You're on your way to being unemployment, DEFCON 5. I'll let the rest take over. 2 minutes. Start now.
Who's go first? Me?
You.
Is it me or did Doug Peterson throw his quarterback under the bus?
And did.
He did. Definitely did.
And this ain't the first time that Doug Peterson throws somebody under the bus. He did that same stuff with Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts. So yeah, Doug Peterson, you're on your way out. Next,
David.
I'm gonna take this one.
Oh, go ahead,
Rob.
Yeah, Doug, you don't look good, but Trevor, you don't look good either.
Nope.
Don't just put this on Doug. Trevor got paid too, and we all said that when he got his money, he was one of the ones I did not want to get money right now because he did not produce as well. So I just can't put this on Doug Peters all the way because that's why they got Mac Jones. I can bet you if Trevor Lawrence continues to play like crap, Mac Jones come in and what Doug Peters do with backups is just as good as he does with starters.
Make them better.
So you better chill out. Y'all better chill out on this Doug Peters mess because you better look at Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, can I jump in there on Sunshine Boy?
He could be a bust if he keeps this up.
Mine is short and sweet. They was talking about our people eating cat and rat. I think the whole team down there been eating cat, rat, everything. Trevor Stadium is no longer Trevor Stadium. We're gonna call that Cat and Rat Central because that's all that's in there is cat and rat. That's all they doing is chasing cats and rats. I don't understand why a coach accept your responsibility, say you're going to make it better. Just like the quarterback, accept your responsibility, say that you're going to work cohesively to make it better and move on. And shout out to Houston for continuing to do the damn thing. I'm done.
David, we went over to go ahead.
Like I said, me and Rob, we said right at the beginning of the season, Trevor Lawrence and I gave him that contract. But they should have gave him that contract too, because it waited by next year, the money market gonna go up for quarterbacks. So get him at the lowest price you can. I guess if you want to consider this low. But you got all this damn money, Trevor, and you're not producing. You threw a couple of touchdowns and stuff, but you're not winning. You know, and I can understand why Doug Peterson feels the way he feels about Trevor, because when Trevor out there, he don't know. It's like he don't know. See, my friends, he don't know what the F word he doing. Jacksonville. I mean, Jacksonville. They got the talent. and Brian Thomas.
They're on
They
a
got
9-game losing streak.
huh?
They're on a 9-game losing streak.
I know, but they got the talent. They just can't put the pieces together. That's management. That's on management and coaching. The pieces should be on the hot seat. He should be on the hot seat right now, as well as the general manager. I'm finished. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Hey, Mr. Sunshine.
Nick
Not the
Folk.
side eye.
The Steelers looked like they finally had a hiccup. Anthony Richardson got out the game. Joe Flacco came in and played pretty well. I will say this for the Steelers. They need a lead. They in trouble. David, go.
I told y'all from Jump Street that Indian Pittsburgh game. I said Indianapolis. They're a different team when they playing at home than they are when they're on the road. Kudos to that defense putting the pressure on Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Richardson got hurt. Hopefully he okay. But kudos to Joe Flacco coming in there still holding down. Kudos to Jonathan Taylor getting the touchdown. Kudos, like I said, kudos to the defense getting pressure on Justin Fields. Yeah. Like I said, they're a different breed. They're a different breed. Kudos.
At 39, Joe Flacco still got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
39 years of age.
Yeah.
He still got it. But this is most people will say it was going to be a trap game. And yeah, that was a trap game for Pittsburgh Steelers. Defense held its own for a moment, but there were some holes that Joe Flacco saw. And because of that, remember them days that he played in Baltimore. So he knows this team from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Rob?
Yeah, that's the difference between a vet and a seasoned vet. The seasoned vet knows how to come in and take over games and get teams back on track, while the vet he's a vet, but he's still trying to learn how to win. And that's the difference between Justin and Joe. Joe just knew what to do. He knew how to handle business, and especially against a team that he already knows. That just made it even more of a caveat. So good job on Joe. Great fight for Justin. He'll bounce back next week.
Sis?
I concur with everybody else. What have I been saying all season? Experience paid.
Next game. The injuries got up to the Rams and the Bears got one. And Caleb Williams looking a little better, but I'll give him a credit for the win. Lonnie, clock starts now.
Look here. You know how I feel about Caleb Williams. So you know how I feel about him. Hold on a second. Anyway. But you know how I feel about Caleb Williams? I don't like him. Not because of football player, because of his character. Great win for the Bears. But let's be real. This is do you think the Bears can beat a full healthy Rams? Go ahead.
Rob.
In the words of future Caleb, we still don't trust you. Sorry, I don't trust you. I trust your defense. I trust your pieces of offense. I don't trust you.
Oh, so you with me, Rob?
All right. Sis?
No, I said anyway.
And you did. And I am with listen, I'm with the crew. We still don't trust you. You cocky. You pulled it out. You another cocky one. And cocky isn't always better. Cocky's not always good because guess what? It's going to catch up with you. There's one thing for sure, two things for sure. Your cockiness will catch up with you. Somebody is going to shut you up. And it's coming real soon. Receipts are coming.
I second that emotion, Ash, because he is too cocky. Someone need to knock the snot nose out of him for real. He need to get hit one good time where he could just chill and sit and just chill and just play the damn game. He's too cocky, and I don't trust him. But that Chicago defense did look good. Kudos to the Chicago defense.
All right.
I told y'all. I warned y'all about this dude. I warned y'all about Caleb Williams.
Well, speaking of Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels.
My God.
Yes, Lord.
Washington, y'all feel good. Y'all feel good today. I bet you do. They finally got a quarterback. Probably the best one they had in a long time. Williams was on the sidelines, even giving him respect.
When you finish passing on over.
You know, y'all need to go ahead and respect on them commandos because like they're the best team in the
I thought they were this week.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong on the group chat. Didn't I warn y'all that they're going to get another win this past week?
Yeah.
You did.
Okay. I did right after the win, right after their win. I said, and everybody looked at me and it was like, and I said, and they're about to get another one. And somebody over here to my right laughed at me for it. David. Hello, David.
Call him out.
Hello, David. How are you,
Hey,
David?
what's up? How you doing?
Are you great, David? Because I feel wonderful because I told you that when, just like DJ Khaled said, another one.
Man, they beat the snot
and another
nose
one
out of
showed
them,
up. Thank you very much.
They beat the snot nose out of Arizona. They did. Wow.
Sis?
I was a little worried at the beginning when I saw Sonic and them come out the gate. Per normal. But baby, you know how your mama go out in the yard and tell you go get your switch off the tree because you ain't get a good switch?
Yeah, bigger one. Yeah.
Yep. That the one with the fine green tip on it. That's how they beat up on them.
Or she just let you keep that one and beat you even harder.
Yep.
That's how that goes.
Wet it up in cold water. Oh man. Lord Jesus. Ouch.
That game, I didn't pick neither or on that game. I just took the over in that game, over flat 49, and guess what? It hit. So I took the over in that game. I knew it was gonna be high scoring. Jalen Daniels, we know who he was. Problem I still got with the Commanders is their secondary.
Let it improve.
It's slowly
they
improving.
Gotta learn to work together.
They have to learn a winning culture.
Well,
that too.
Look like they're on their way to learning one.
They play good. Jaden Daniels, he look real good, and his poise in the pocket, and he's out there doing what most players should be doing, and that's just having fun. and getting his teammates involved. And as he's doing that, getting his teammates involved, he is completing at a beautiful percentage of a quarterback, putting himself in history, especially as a rookie.
Yep.
So yeah. Kudos to Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, man. He playing his tail off right now. If he ain't passing, he's scrambling. But the best part is he's getting the main players of the team, the main role players of the team. He getting them involved. Scary Terry and all of them.
Okay.
And they run game look real good too.
The Raiders bounce back against the Browns.
Jesus Christ.
Clock starts now.
I warned you about this game. I warned you.
Huh?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call it what it is. Deshaun Watson does not need to start another game for the Cleveland Browns.
Absolutely not. I totally agree.
Cleveland just needs to burn this team, start over.
I agree.
And
I'm
it's bad
done.
enough that you still don't have your best left tackle and your best right tackle.
And your best running back.
Not to mention, Nick Chubb. Let me put it this way. That defense is going to be sucking wind every game. They will not get no rest.
Uh-huh.
Sis?
Deshaun, happy ending Watson. He is so concerned about his political image right now that he cannot focus on this game, although this is what's going to pay for him to hopefully stay out of trouble, but I don't think it's going to keep him out of trouble. He needs to let this go. It is no longer his time. And he's better off cutting his losses because he's costing teams lots of money for no reason. Talking about somebody who's heisting the NFL. Deshaun Watson. I'm done.
Lone Wolf?
Two words for you. Jameis Winston.
All right, say my piece.
Oh, Jameis Winston? I won't be surprised.
Yep.
No.
Next game. Might have to put an extra minute on the clock for this one.
Oh, man.
So the Chiefs won, but it came with a hefty price.
Woo!
Who wants to stab at this one? I added an extra minute.
I'll take it first.
Go ahead.
It's a hefty price, and it's a part of the game, and it sucks it has to be that particular one. I get it. Kelsey had a great game. Mahomes is still not being himself. Defense played great, but I feel bad for Rashee Rice because this was his pay year. This was pay year for him. He knew he had to get this, and he was on trajectory to do very well.
Mm-hmm.
Now his season could be over.
It is over.
I hope he has a speedy recovery. And it sucks for the Chiefs because now you're going to have to hope that your running backs get healthy like within the next 2 weeks. Because your schedule is getting ready to start, and you don't have your best weapon on wide receivers. Sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Lone Wolf?
I am not impressed. I'm going to be honest with you. 4 weeks of Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm not impressed with them. I'm not. They're undefeated record. Their record on paper said one thing, but let's be honest. They ain't playing the same. They're not the same Chiefs that you were 3 years ago. So I'm not impressed with them. No. They don't get no praise from me. 0.
Sis?
This is coming at a heavy price, like Rob said. And I hate to tell you let's go, take it a little deeper. Ain't that little boy in some trouble right now? Ain't he in a little trouble?
Oh yeah, he's in trouble by
Rashid,
law.
okay, Rashid, yeah.
Yeah. So this could cause, with this, Rob and I were talking about this. This could be a huge issue for him criminally. By him not playing, you got to listen. These legal bills ain't gonna stop coming because you got things to address. And I'm pretty sure the Kansas City Chiefs have been sticking their neck out there for you because they wanted you to play, but now you're not playing. It's more about what have you done for me lately and what can you do for me today? And what can Rashid Rice do when he is on the bench?
Nothing.
I'm done.
David?
Oh man, what is there to say? Took it down. So that was a painful hit. And the messed up part was it didn't come from a defender. It came from your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, shame how that went like that and everything. But yeah, and I mean, I don't know what to say about that man right there. He got personal things going on, and now he was on the end of his contract. I don't know. There ain't much to say. She thought they lost a good player for the season. But kudos to Xavier Worthy because he that catch that he caught. Kudos to that touchdown he caught. But Kansas City, they don't look too surprised. They don't look too surprising to me. Like they not, they don't look too. They look like they can't be beat. I mean, the Chargers was giving them problems.
Oh, trust me, that is not the same old Kansas City Chiefs you're watching.
You know what I'm saying? The Chargers was giving them problems.
Mm-hmm.
Dang,
They
right?
don't have the wow factor.
Huh?
I said they don't have that wow factor that we're used to seeing.
Nope. And Travis Kelce now gonna have to be a big part of that offense now. Even though he did produce yesterday, he had about almost 90 yards, but they're gonna really need him now if they don't get a wide receiver before the trade deadline. But I will tell you who I am impressed with. Okay. All right, guys. I have some footage. Does anybody can help me? Can help me with some footage?
Roll it.
Lone Wolf, I gonna give respect to you. One play gave him 25 points and kicked my ass royally. I couldn't say anything.
We was on the phone. I was on the phone with you too.
Yeah. But it's gonna be mad because in another league I got Derrick Henry and he went off in the other league and I won that league. So I'm 1-1. So I'll take that. I'll take a loss in my league and take a win somewhere else. So Lone Wolf, congratulations. More props to you. Great battle. But y'all said those two words.
Roll it.
The first play of the game.
Oh, you mean this?
Wow.
You know why I'm clapping my hands? You know why I'm clapping? I'm not going to need a timer for this. We're not going to use a timer. I'm going to speak my mind on this one. What did I specifically say that Mr. Harbaugh needed to do with that guy there?
Feed him.
Feed him.
How much times did I say?
20,
At least
25.
25.
What did he do?
Gave him 25
25.
carries.
What did he end up doing?
Almost 200 yards of
Almost
total
200
yards. Almost 200 yards.
209 total yards.
What did I say when you have that specific specimen of a... He's not human. That's not a human being. You see that? You see what happens when you feed that not a man-like species there? You see what happens? You see what happens?
Well, I believe there's only one person that can have this conversation. So let her have the floor.
Yes.
All right.
Like
Miss President of the Flocks, thank you.
the guy who's the head of my life. And, yeah, Derrick Henry.
Is she stuck?
Baby, are you stuck?
You're stuck. She's stuck. Okay.
Okay. Well, I can concur as the honorary member. Well, I believe in what she was saying was she would really thank Derrick Henry. And for me personally, I would like to, and this is rare I do this, I would like to thank the Dallas Cowboys. Had y'all not screwed this up, he will be wearing the stars and stripes deep in the heart of Texas. But since you screwed it up, he decided to let you guys go and go into the beautiful city of downtown Baltimore, preferably the Inner Harbor, where he decided to use the Bills of the Buffaloes as his dinner, starting with 87 yards, touchdown run. And thank you, Derek, for cashing in a whole lot of people's tickets for first touchdown, first scoring touchdown. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Now, back to the man himself. This is why you don't care what your cap is. You pay that man.
Yeah.
That man is worth every penny you have. People keep forgetting this man led a bum Tennessee team. Bum.
Playoff.
Bum. Not just the playoffs, David. No. You give this man his respect.
Yeah.
Just the playoffs that he led them to. He led them to an AA and almost beat the starting dynasty of what we have called the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, sir. Yes, Lord. Rich,
you give a guy you give a guy like that whatever he wants. If you want to give the old line a change, you give him that. If you let him keep running the ball, you give him that. Now, John, we got on
massages.
Now, John, we got on you when you said you don't want to give Derrick Henry 30 carries. Well, sir, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that scenario. You got to give him at least 20. You know, last night, sir. Yeah. You don't off that horse. Who has help, but loves to play the Chiefs. Have we not forgotten the stiff arm that he did with Josh Norman? It's a meme every day of the week. And now he added another meme to the list of what he does with the Cowboys. And now he added another one with this 87-yard beautiful run to start the game, and honestly gave the first uppercut shot of many to those Buffalo Bills. Now, Miss First Lady, you can continue on.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. Again, thank you, Derrick Henry. Welcome to the Baltimore Ravens, Derrick Henry. Welcome back, Lamar Jackson. Welcome back to the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson. Thank you, Justice Hill. Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman. My defense. I want to thank everybody. This was Derrick Henry has been the exact motivation that this team has needed. And you can literally see the weight of the world coming off of Lamar Jackson's shoulders every snap that he's starting to play now, because he knows that the weight of the world and the team is not completely on his back. It's literally on that, what did you call him, Chef? That superhuman man,
superhuman specimen.
Yeah, him.
Child, whatever you want to call him. I don't know what you want to call him, but he ain't human.
He ain't human. So the weight of the world is no longer just on one back, but it's two. And if you want to have a team on anybody's back, it's that one right there, running almost 22 miles an hour.
Yeah. Big man.
But I'm thankful that the team is starting to come around. There's still a lot of work to be done, because there's still a lot of room for improvement that we could have done. We put on a baby clinic, but we could have put on a whole clinic. So there's still room for improvement. And I rest my case there. Onward and upward. We're happy for the dub.
Now, normally, I shout Derrick Henry, because they did their job. Now, Madam President.
Well, that touchdown was easy as air.
David Montgomery.
Duh.
No, too easy. But now, I got a little question for me. I got a little question for Madam President.
Yes.
Would you like me to do the quote?
I don't feel like you need to do it.
Okay.
And the reason is because this was not all his fault. And that's all I'm going to say. This was not all his fault.
I can't give him this one, my guy.
I can't even put this on him. His defense was so
that
sloppy.
Defense was trash.
Yeah, they did not do their job.
They allowed almost 300 yards rushing.
Yeah,
and he played a clean game.
That part.
And he played a clean game, and he had no picks. So we can't jump down his throat as much as we want to.
So congratulations, Josh Allen. You live for another day. But I'm not putting too much stock on you.
That's fair. All. That's fair.
I'm not putting too much stock on you. But nevertheless,
that defense,
Derrick Henry, 210, almost 210 yards running the football. Lamar Jackson ran the football. This is a running football team. Whether you like it or not. But Lamar going to mix it up a little bit. He needs to stop running. You got a big back. You good. Just pass the ball. Get Zay Flowers involved. Get Rashad Bateman involved. Better yet, get Mark Andrews involved.
Please.
Man.
I mean, Mark Andrews, there's been an there's been an APB out on Mark Andrews.
A serious APB.
Because lately, for the past 3 to 4 games, I've been seeing more Mark Andrews blocking than catching.
And dropping. Let's say dropping. Say it with me.
Dropping a lot of
Dropping.
passes.
You can say whatever you want, but there is an APP out on Mark Andrews. And he needs a return to the M&T Bank Stadium immediately. And that's my problem with the Ravens. And Ravens, y'all did right because y'all tightened up on that secondary a little bit. You make some of these wide receivers uncomfortable. Matter of fact, you made Josh Allen uncomfortable. Literally, you made him uncomfortable. And that's how you rattle him. So shout out to so my thing is on offense, Mark Andrews, I need you to be back here at the M&T Bank Stadium because somebody needs you real bad.
Amen. Yes, Lord, I did real bad.
But see, my only issue with that, when you have a game that Derrick Henry has, you don't really need that much throwing of Lamar. You literally do what has been working. And that's exactly what they did. They fed the monster. The monster was your only offense. You did not need Lamar. You only need him to manage the game. And that's exactly what he did. Manage the game. He found open guys. Some guys need to have their hands open more than others. But for the most part, I can't beat up on the offense that much because the offense was deuce. Clear as that.
Yeah.
Well,
I will say one thing. Kudos to Marlon Humphreys. You know, y'all played my boys last week. He's been doing a great job on defense. I actually like him as a player. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like Ashley said, Derrick Henry is the key to Baltimore's offense. Once he get going, it makes Lamar's job easy. You know, and like last night, it looked like Lamar was untouchable. And the only reason why he was untouchable because they couldn't stop Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Lamar gonna be Lamar. Lamar's still gonna run, but Lamar need to get Zay Flowers and Bateman, and like I said, Mark Andrews. He need to get them involved. He do. Make your job easier. Work smarter. Play smarter, not harder. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying?
I just am proud that Mr. Harbaugh stopped lying to the American public, talking about Derrick Henry is not. You brought him over there not for him to run much. Shut your ass up right now. Shut up. Wait. Didn't you have to face the Titans when Derrick Henry was over there?
Sure did.
Yep.
Then Derrick Henry did the same. Then Derrick Henry did the same shit to you.
Sure did.
Yep.
Not once, but twice.
So what the you talking about then?
Them hardballs talking head out of their asses, especially John Harbaugh.
I think that he's trying to preserve him. But the thing is this is not that type of situation. He's not in that type of situation. He is a back that if you don't use him, you will lose him.
And not only that, you are in. Derrick Henry has a better offensive line than he was 8 years ago.
Shoot, 8 years ago, he had a better offensive line the year that he left.
No,
this is the better line that he's had since the last year, the year before that, and before that.
Scratch that. The last time he had a better line, we ran for almost 2,000 yards.
Exactly. That was when Taylor Lumen was in the game, was still playing. Now he chugging beers.
Look, man, look. Derrick Henry is a man that wants the ball. Okay, the more he gets the ball, the more defensive linemen and safeties don't want to touch him. You see somebody got injured last night because of him?
I was about to say, not it's anybody, somebody. It was like 3 people that got injured because of him.
Yeah, do y'all understand what this man workout consists of? It's
Nasty as
not
the
just
front.
move. He don't move beds. Okay, he don't move beds. He moves semi trucks.
Should forget the workout. Look at his diet. That man's diet is incredible. I couldn't even do that.
He lost like maybe 10 pounds of fat but gained back in muscle.
Do y'all?
Yeah, nobody want to tackle that.
Semis. Okay, he moves semi trucks. So what you see how he move people?
Yeah.
See how easy it to move people?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Wow,
more
wow.
that's more than the freight train coming at you.
Yes. But update in football, 6-3 Titans, 7-0 Motor City.
And it might be more than 7-0. Because they just fumbled the ball.
Seattle did.
Yes, they did.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Knee was not down and the ball was out. So let's get into college for a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple games I do want to talk about. Colorado, shout out to Colorado. Big win. Big win on the road. There was a huge underdog. Colorado did the thing. But the only thing I want to talk about as far as college is the game. The game. The game. Atlanta, Georgia was down by almost 30 points. Carson Beck them came back.
That part.
Took the lead.
That part.
And then this 17-year-old sensational kid by the name of Ryan Williams. Lone
That's
Wolf.
my guy.
Lone Wolf. I think y'all got another wide receiver for a star.
Yeah, that dude's badass, man.
That boy is nasty. He is not legal to drink.
Nor smoke.
Yeah.
What y'all gotta say about the game, man? Like,
And that game, Georgia.
I would say only one person to talk about this. Let him have it.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Made that stop. Well, we came on the
No,
air.
don't get me wrong, guys.
I
like the lead, but the problem is we got to finish these guys. I like it, but I didn't like the way how we slack off. And it took a miracle. It took a 17-year-old kid to get us out of the fire. But beating Georgia basically solidifies us a little bit to the higher rankings. Most likely maybe going to number 2, number 3.
Sir, you're number 1.
Number 1.
You're number 1.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want that number 1 spot.
Yes, you do.
No. When you number 1, you have a bullseye on your back. No, I had to stay hidden like a chameleon. And then strike when it's right. But in any event, Monroe has shown that he can be the guy in clutch moments. And that was clutch.
That was
straight up clutch.
But
that Alabama defense need to get worked on. I did not like how y'all slack off. But guess what? Beating Georgia in Tuscaloosa soothes my soul. Roll Tide.
I'm gonna say that was when that game first started, Bama was putting their foots all up in their carcasses. I ain't gonna lie, but even though Bama held on and got the W, kudos to Carson Beck for that for fighting. Kudos to Carson Beck bringing back Georgia from 33-7 to take the lead at 34-33. You understand what I mean? Me and Ali was watching this game. We was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So Carson Beck, he got my respect. Even though Georgia, I don't like Georgia, but Carson Beck got my respect as a quarterback. And he played his heart out. All you could do is play your heart out. But kudos to Jalen Monroe. Kudos to Jalen Monroe.
Gibbs too.
Huh?
Gibbs scored too.
Okay. Kudos to Jalen Monroe with that throw to Ryan Williams. Bama held on. And like Wolf said, that defense is suspect. The defense is suspect. Very suspect. Very suspect, but Roll Tide. Nice win in front of Nick and Terry Saban. Yep.
Rob.
No, Antonio, I'm very surprised at you. You didn't mention the one thing that actually mattered the most. Do you remember that pit? Do you remember they showed when they scored when they were up 28-0? You saw that face that Nick Saban gave? Oh, you didn't see the face? Oh, the face wasn't of joy. The face it was just very simple. You know that plain face that he gives?
Oh yeah.
When the team is winning.
The plain face, I know what you're talking about. The plain face that we went up 28-0, and they look and he look at you like, what the fuck are you celebrating?
Yeah.
Exactly.
The bell hasn't. I mean, the bell ain't reached 0 yet.
Exactly. And I'm surprised that you didn't get on it more, because I think that's the real difference. See, as much as the new head coach of Alabama is more relaxed, he's more team friendly, he wants them to be loose. See, there's a difference between those kind of coaches, championship kind of coach. Those championship coaches like Nick Saban,
discipline.
The
way that he enjoys wins is by winning national championships.
Like, i.e., what I mean by that is, Rob, killer instinct. We call it.
Yeah. See, and I know Jalen has that, and I know, and the thing is, and as much as Nick Saban joked about it on College Game Day, he kind of made a point about it that went throughout the game. See, when they were talking to each other, Nick Saban made a joke about the fact that he was saying that, I'm glad everybody was glad I left because I was a hard ass. And everybody laughed at it.
No, he was a hard ass.
But I'm saying that's what made it true was how the game ended.
Yeah.
If that was Nick Saban up 28-0, he'll be still on his team talking about put the nail in the coffin.
STFU. Don't celebrate yet. It's still a lot of time going. We don't celebrate till the triple zeros come up in the fourth quarter.
And which is why when he had that look on his face, I said, "Uh-oh, he knows something is about to happen."
Georgia, they got that fight in them, man.
And it happened. He knew that Georgia was not going away quietly. And they're not going to lie down and just say, "I'm just going to take this loss." No. Not Kirby. Kirby. First of all, Kirby hated losing to Nick Saban. Let alone he would hate to lose to Alabama. So that just made it even more of a caveat when they were down 28-0. And all Kirby kept saying was,
"What's he 1-6 now?
1-5.
Yeah, so 1-5. So all Kirby kept telling his team was slowly build it. If we keep fighting, we'll be there. And they were there. The problem was the talent outweighed the experience. And the talent of Alabama beat the experience of Georgia. I hate that. I hate that. But like you said, when you got a 17-year-old kid that dropped
Lord.
177 yards on the receiving
Man.
and got the game-winning touchdown.
No. It wasn't even just about the game-winning touchdown. It was the way he did that juke move. Woo!
Oh, I know. It was a
When he
juke
took
move.
that guy,
It was a
when he
juke.
took that guy
It was
to
the
his
juke.
other.
It was a
Listening.
juke that landed into the. It was a juke that landed into the spin. When he
Yeah,
spun, I was like, "Oh,
That
it's a
was a
wrap.
sick.
it's a
That
wrap.
was done. We're done
When he
here."
did that, when he did that, homeboy went to his own teammate. I said, "Oh shit,
Exactly.
Own spin
That's why I said,
cycle.
"Oh, we're done. We're done here. It's over. It's done. It's a wrap."
game over."
So for him to have this kind of experience in this big of a game when it matters most, it's going to mean something down the road because Jalen Milroe can trust him
Well, I
to
mean,
get the job done.
they still got LSU coming, right?
They got LSU coming, but I don't like LSU. Now, if they told me they play Texas,
No.
no,
This
no,
is
no,
the reason they
no.
play
See,
Bama.
but see, there's a difference. See, I don't trust LSU because of the fact that I believe Bama can walk all over LSU. Now, if you told me Bama had to play Texas,
No, Georgia got to play Texas in
that's
2
what I'm
weeks.
saying. No, but I'm saying if Georgia had to play Texas, then I'd be like, now we got to fight. But now, since Georgia has to play Texas, and they probably won't see Texas until the SEC championship game, then Alabama will have a little time. For Georgia's sake, they gotta beat Texas. It's non-negotiable now. You had to lose one of these two teams, and you chose to lose to Alabama. Now you ain't got no choice but to beat Texas. Because if you don't beat Texas, I guarantee you will not be in the SEC championship game. You won't.
Question. Do Bama got to play Tennessee as well, right? They got to play
We
Tennessee,
always play
right?
Tennessee.
They always play Tennessee. But the
Tennessee.
problem is Tennessee's got to come to them. Tennessee got to come to them.
Yeah.
We call that game called the third Saturday of October.
Yes, Lord.
My God, that's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a fight right there too.
Last year we lost to Tennessee.
I know.
And that's because of Joe Milton. That's because of Joe Milton. That's Joe Milton's team. It's a different team.
So we know what Tennessee we're gonna get out of.
Yep.
Man.
Well, so Georgia being down at 5, I like them there because I love the fight that they had. But I was talking to David while the game was on. I told him that Carson Beck got a little too greedy in the end because he had 3-4 timeouts and 40 seconds left. They could have won that game, but they let Alabama win it, which rightfully they deserve it. But what do I get from this game? I need to see Alabama against Texas. That's what I want to see.
We don't see them get to SEC unless we go to the SEC championship.
Oh,
that's the only way we're gonna see them.
Oh, I think
ain't no if, it's a win.
Yep, because they think about it. We still got beat, and we still got Tennessee up around the corner. We got LSU around the corner. We got Ole Miss around the corner. We got Auburn around the corner. So these are some tough teams that we gotta face coming up.
Can I make a comment?
Part.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
Let's be real. I'm gonna pull a line out of David's book. But what about the politics? Because let's be frank, right?
See, we here, my Martin, we here. I'm listening.
What's up,
Ashley?
Oh my gosh, I'm having a bad day today, y'all.
The politics.
You said the politics.
It's the politics.
What
there
puts
always
butts
been
in
politics
seats?
in college football.
Yeah, but what puts the butts in the seats is the question. There you go.
For starters, for starters, if you talk about politics, it's all about the money. It's all about who's the most powerful team.
That's politics.
Let me inform you something. To be honest with you, we was on the show last year. And I told, and Rob can testify, I said, we make it. We don't, I'm not worried about it. And really, Florida State should have been in that fourth spot.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah, but the committee screwed them over. And I'm glad it's a 12-man playoff run.
I wish it was last year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That changed everything. So I don't hear about
no last year.
Yeah. This year is 12 man. I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, it's not politics. No, everybody who's in the top 25 has a shot of making it to the 12.
I can't really give you that because I believe I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It always happens, and it don't matter what form it is. There's going to be I'm telling you, it's going to be a fight between 9 through 12, and the politics are going to play it how whoever's the hottest team is and can put the seats in. I guarantee it's going to happen.
Did you just say the politics too?
If you talk about politics, it is. If you let's keep it a buck. Then if you're talking about it's 9 through 12, no, let's go through 1 through 12. Now, 9 through 12.
Because you gotta remember 1 through 4. 1 through 4 are conference champions. So I'm not worrying about 1 through 4. It's 5 through 12 is where it gets very interesting. Because let's just say for an example, let's say for an example, Georgia has 2 losses underneath their belts. Don't make the SEC championship game for them to get at 11 or 12. But you got a team like, for example, UNLV,
or Tennessee,
who's undefeated, or Tennessee. I'm just going not even Tennessee, because Tennessee gonna get it. I'm looking at the smaller teams like a UNLV or Boise State, who's undefeated. Don't take a loss underneath their belts, but because Georgia put butts in the seats, they're going to take Georgia. We know how this is going to go, Antonio. The politics will always be there until there is an actual format that actually makes sense for the college football playoffs. And as long as we have this stupid committee that makes the decision of who goes in and who goes and who doesn't, there will be politics all over this place, and it will never change. Don't get me started on the NIL money.
Oh no, them guys deserve that money. Shoot, I'm getting hit like that. That's what I say. By the time you get in the NFL, or you don't get in the NFL, you have money in your pocket.
Like right now, I'm looking at those.
I am full support of kids getting NIL money.
Because 100%.
To a certain degree. I think the reason why they start.
Dave.
Yeah, you know why? Because when you're in college, when you're in college, you're not in college to make money. You're in college to get a higher degree and get an education.
Wrong term, David. You are in college to make money, because if you're not in college, you wouldn't use that to get yourself out of a situation to make your family more money. So you're there to make money. It's just the education is a caveat.
Right.
But you're there to make money.
That's what
I meant to say. Like you said, Rob.
Because what these guys try to do now, and I'm kind of glad, because now these athletes you try to recruit, now they got the upper hand. Now
they got agents.
Because they got the upper hand.
Hold on, Wolf. My thing I want to say about that I don't like it, because not only now they recruiting recruiting players, they offering them money. Remember before it became legalized, they've been paying these players money. Now it's legalized to do it now. The only reason why they legalizing it now is because to keep players plan where the NCAA could continue to make money off them.
Hey, right. And guess what? If I'm going out there every Saturday, getting my chest busted, head busted, leg busted, I'm going to get some compensation out of this deal. You best believe that.
Absolutely. I agree.
I don't like this. Sure, fine, cool that you give me a free scholarship for 4 years on education. I can dig that. But if I'm going out here every Saturday in front of 50,000 plus fans and get my head busted, get my chest busted, get my arms busted, and you think I'm not going to get compensated for that? You must have missed me with that. Missed me with that on that whole overhead. Because I'm going to get compensated. I'm going to get my money. So while I'm stacking, if I get called into the NFL, I'll have money. I have my backup money on top of me going in the NFL, making more money.
Hold on. Let me throw this in there. But let's talk about the players and this is where I really appreciate the NIL, where the players who don't have the scholarships, okay, who don't have the scholarships, who may only have a partial scholarship, who are using their NIL money to get through school. Have you seen some of these larger players going back and helping pay for some of the guys who are on the roster because they're playing, but they weren't able to get full scholarships? Or they're asking them to go ahead and give my scholarship to this person because I have enough NIL money to pay for my own way through school?
No, I ain't see that.
But there's only a. No, I do. No, I do. But here's the problem with that. It's only a certain few, and those certain fews are actually what makes their team a whole lot better than they are. See, that's the only problem. My biggest issue with NIL, it is not managed correctly when it comes to the schools, and UNLV is a ultimate problem of this. How do you let a kid come in and play, and you're only giving him $3,000, and you promised him $100,000 to play with your program? That does not add up, and especially if you're not even paying him on a regular basis. And this is the one thing that these kids got to learn very quickly and very fast. When it comes to NIL money, read your contract.
Yep.
Read it. You got to read it.
Fine print too.
Get it in writing. No handshakes, no verbal agreements. When I sign my letter of intent, I want the contract to be with the letter of intent, and I will sign it both on the dot. Because once that happens, then it's a legal agreement that you got to pay me a certain amount at a certain time. And if I don't perform to it, that's a different story. But no matter what happens, you still got to pay me. Because I can guarantee you this. I bet you Florida State regret giving DJU $500,000 right now.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to remember, Antonio, you got to remember, DJU was one of the, outside of Cam Ward, he was the hottest transfer to come out.
Trash.
I said he was trash.
I knew he was trash.
Yep.
He was
so,
trash.
And he wanted $500,000. So they gave him $500,000, and he went to Florida State.
Be honest with you, Florida State could have got Cam Ward.
They tried. Miami had a bigger.
From Notre Dame.
They tried. Miami had a big. You got to remember one thing about Florida State and Miami. Miami will always carry a bigger bag when it comes to grabbing top flight players.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And we will pay whatever it costs to get a top flight player to come to our university. As much as I give Florida State a whole lot of credit when it comes to their players, when it comes to ours come with a hefty bag. Ask Michael Irvin. Ask Ray Lewis. Ask Ed Reed. Ask all these former Miami players that played in the NFL. That when they went to Miami, they had a bag coming with them.
No.
And we ain't talking about no little bag. We talking about 6-figure, 7-figure bags.
I believe that. I definitely believe that.
Like that IRS can't tax money bag.
And
Oh,
since
yeah.
you live in Florida, there's no state tax.
Even if it was, you know how DJ Khaled said you talking about that brown paper bag money?
Yep.
That's what we got. That's what we got. And still have it to this day. It's just clean money now.
Now we're over. We're about to be over the 2 hours, but as you can see, it's more one game is high scoring and the other one looked like a field goal match.
Told you.
Added 15 yards to the end of that 9-yard catch and run. You know, and Sam Laporte.
It's 14-7 with the Lions game in the second quarter, and it's 6-3 in the Dolphins game going at the half.
It's 9-3. It's 9-3.
Oh, 9-3?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Oh, field goal match. And look like what Levis might be out of the game because shoulder injury. Don't know if he's coming back in the second half. We'll see.
No, I can give you that answer. He is officially out, and Mr. Rudolph will finish the rest of the game.
Damn.
Okay.
Nick Folk!
Well, little Levis looked like he on his way to losing his job. But we're gonna get out of here on that note. We'll watch the rest of this. Until later on in the week, y'all take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I'm out of here. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself. This is David. This is the Misfit. Old Robbie Rob. Lone Wolf. Yours truly. Stay up.